So CAP, College Application Plan Part 2 needs to be done. So step 1, let's get on score. Hey, did you know first that you have all these messages? Yes, do want to talk to you. So this is a great way to engage. But let's just say you're a procrastinator. What do you need to do? Okay, let's go first to me. And let's go into view your profile. You've done this before. You got this. You know this. Come on. So always make sure that your birth certificate name matches everything on SCORE and PowerSchool, address, date of birth. Please. Trust me. This is so important. Don't forget, you're going to do a screenshot of your FERPA, not only here, but also on Common App. So watch the video, learn about it. It's right there. And then also, we need to go and look at some other information, right? Feel free to update this information so your dynamic college counselors can just brag about you. Okay. Oops, yes, we did this too much. That's my bad. But there's a lot of resources and videos there for you. Like this one right over here. Okay. Also, another resource is the SI College Planning Calendar. It's a great to-do list, upcoming deadline and dates. But what we really need you to do by September 16th is your CAP Form Part 2. Everyone has to do this. Okay, so what do you need to do? Your legal name that matches SCORE and PowerSchool needs to be here. You need to indicate if you're using teacher 1 or 2 teachers for your recommendation. And we're going to check in a moment if you complete your survey and the request. Did you hear the request? No request? Guess what? They can't upload the survey. Why? Because you didn't request them. The survey does not automatically add them in there. The survey just gives them great information of how you were engaged in the classroom. Okie dokie. Now, don't forget the Get to Know Me Part 1. That should have been done. And then guess what? We sent you last week another Part 2 that's available for you. And we also sent you another Part 2 just to give us some updated information about you. Your Parent Guardian Reflection Survey. Remember, your parents do that on their section. Again, most of the stuff should have been already done, but if not, all has to be done by September 16th. And then don't forget about adding description about your activities and achievement. Just saying you're wonderful with a wonderful title does not show us that you are. Please describe your accomplishments. So important. Okay, all right. Then, here you do about UCs and CSU. Are you applying to a UC CSU? You just have to go ahead and be smart, always balance that challenge possible likely for the UCs and CSUs. Yes, it's one application for the UCs. It's already out. Earliest you can submit is October 1st. And then the CSU, it's not out until October 1st. And you will just use one application pretty much for each CSU. But you have to circle it up here. Do not put them down here because guess what? You don't have spaces for that. You're going to put your colleges here. But before we go to the other colleges, I want to forget, we need to know whether you are going to send your test scores or not. Will I be taking the SAT or I opted out for testing because there's about 2,000 colleges that are still test optional. And these guys, guess what, are test free, meaning they won't even look at your SAT or ACT scores if you send them. Please make sure you are responsible for sending out your test scores. You are responsible for sending out your test scores in a timely manner. Check with each campus when they need to be received. Remember, rush order does not mean next day service. Then add in all these colleges and try to put them by the list of order of admissions deadline. Did you see that? List of order and admissions deadline. That makes it so much easier for your college counselor, and just make sure that it matches on SCORE. Indicate if you REA, EA, ED, priority, regular rolling. Watch the video on Canvas for more details. Application deadline, what's your major, so important for that recommendation coming from your college counselor. And then indicate which colleges you will be submitting a test for or not. Put Y for yes and N for no. Easy peasy. Okay, then your parent or guardian needs to indicate, yes, you are responsible for sending your test scores. AP test scores can be sent late in May. Don't worry about that. You can just self-report any scores that you've already received. So those don't need to go out now, but SAT and ACT does need to come from you if you are submitting them. Then also make sure you discuss about finances. We have a lot of kids who get accepted to a lot of amazing schools and then get shocked by the sticker price or shocked by their parents or guardians' responses. Let's not get shocked. Let's use the net price calculator. Have a serious, honest conversation. Remember, a balance list also means balance not only for admissions, not only for your desires, but also for finances, right? Money is money and it doesn't come out from nowhere. So please make sure to use that resource. Tons of videos on the YouTube channel to help you with that. And then also, I understand that as I will submit my Cal Grant GPA, another source for your college. Please make sure that your college counselor has everything up to date for your transcript. That means any courses that you've taken outside must be officially sent an official transcript from that institution to the academic office, and make sure that your college counselor is aware all about this information by September 16th. Also, you indicate, I will not be applying for financial aid, or, oh my goodness, I'm applying for financial aid. So make sure to know that CSS Profile is out October 1st. Pay attention to FAFSA when it comes out. Please make sure to check with each campus. Every campus is different. If there's verification information, meaning, hey, we need to check on this. So you do need to update and check that email regularly. You do need to check your email regularly. That's a must. So make sure you do that. And then we need an autograph from you here, an autograph for your parent and guardian. And then your college counselors are going to process this as well, so they can improve this as well. Camberview, Withers, and Wong, you must submit that in person. And then Lorenzo, you upload in Google Classroom. And Vicar, you're going to upload in the My Drive on Score. And you know the drill. Submit those in person during drop-in times. Okay, so this is just the form, right? That's not the only process you need to do. Because some of you guys, if we go back to the form over here, may be talking to a college. Yeah, that coach maybe say, hey, we want you. So you want to check that box here to let us know that you are doing athletic form. You also have to submit that to your college counselor, or maybe you're doing ED to submit that. What are those steps? Okay, listen up. So prospective athletes, here's a form understanding all the policies, and then you indicate, hey, we have decided to add more colleges. It's likely because sometimes coaches change your mind. Yes, coaches can change your mind. Remember, trust always what's in black and white. Or you're like, hey, I'm going to risk it. Hey, I trust the coach. It's a verbal agreement. You sign that. I'm only adding one school. We need all this signed and then also given to your college counselor, as mentioned earlier, in the same method as well. Then for our ED kids, our beautiful ED kids, and also for our ED kids, you need to put down one college that you're doing ED to. Make sure you fulfill all of this and understand this policy. And then your parent or guardian will be signing this and dating it in you. And then that's not it for the ED. What do I mean? So when we do score, whether you're ED or not, all these colleges that you're applying to may match what's on your CAP form. Now, let's just say, oops, I forgot to add a school. Let's say I forgot to add Pomona College. All right, so I'm going to put Pomona College on here. So remember, we're submitting everything through Common App unless it's we're using their own website, like UC and CSU or Georgetown uses their own website. Please put your CAP ID if you have created that account. Remember, it's already open. Indicate if you're what application you're doing. Regular decision, but for this one, I'm just going to do early decision 1 on here. And notice you're required to sign an acknowledgement agreement, and your parent and guardian will need to. You need to indicate if you're going test optional. So I'm going to go test optional and add in, and add in your email. Okay, make sure this is the email that you're putting on your college application. So as we told some of you guys, maybe use your SI email, or if you don't want to be bombarded in your SI email, use a college email that you've created. Now, here we go. This shows you that's a binding agreement that you must do, saying that if you get accepted, it's like a marriage proposal, no backing out. You have to withdraw from all your other colleges, no hanky-panky on the side. You've got to withdraw from your other colleges if accepted. And then make sure that it's an affordable school. That's why you need to do the net price calculator. Your parents can also contact the financial aid office to get more details, indicate which parent is signing this, right, form, so they should really be on here. And then you just do save and sign. Once you, the student, have done that, then your parent needs to go into their SCORE account and sign it, and then also then your college counselor, because this is a team approach of signing this. Okay, so please make sure that you indicate that also on your Common App. Please look at the other video how to do that. And don't forget to use the SCORE here to look at other optional things like scheduling an interview, sending portfolios. So this is great things for you to look at so you know about all the other different deadlines and checklists. And this is a way to check your status of everything submitted. Okay, you have to make sure that all your surveys are done. You can't just check that box on the CAP form. So that's where you go here to the surveys, Get to Know Me survey. Part 2, Part 1. If you have one teacher recommendation, one of them has to be completed. If you have 2 teacher recommendations, then 2 needs to be completed. You understand. And then don't forget also under My Colleges, let's go. Here you could go into the application document. Now here on the application document, here you can see, oh, my recommender, Mr. White's going to do it. I requested it. It's on there. Oh, I have another teacher who declined it because Mr. Alvarado is not my teacher. He's my counselor. Oops. So make sure that you have all the requests required here. Your assigned college counselor is automatic. This is also the place we can check if your ED is signed. Remember, your parent and guardian needs to sign it electronically on SCORE and upload the document, and then your college counselor can do it, but this all has to be done by September 16th. Let's get this. Ask your questions. You got it.